What is up, YouTube, man? We back in the building, man. Hey, your boy is knocking out these videos, and I know y'all sitting back there like, damn, that man putting in some work. That's because I am, man. We getting this thing going, man. You already know, if you're new to the channel, you already know it's your boy Goods, and this is Big Zo TV, man. We back up in here, man. Listen, we've been seeing everything that's been going on. There's a lot of confusion out there, man, and I'm here to help y'all get it right, man, because I'm going to tell y'all why. Right now, as we speak, Drake lost. And listen, I need y'all to hear me out, because the people that's out there that's like, yo, why you saying that, yo? I'm going to explain it. Now, there's several things that we got to factor into this whole thing, man. We got to look at this thing overall. I listened to both tracks, right? And obviously Drake's track was something that we got in the beginning, and Drake hit, you know, with the liners here and there. But when you listen to Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria, he basically breaks him the down, bruh. And you can feel that in every bar. And it's one of those things where every time you go back and listen to the Kendrick track, you hear something that you missed the first time. Don't listen to the people out there that's telling y'all don't know how to decipher lyrics and understand bars. Listen, it's gonna take y'all a couple listens, man, because you gonna miss something that was right there. I'm telling y'all, man. And at this point, it's a mixed crowd of people, man, online. And you know, it's all about perception. You know, you can go on one place that's like a little more pro Drake and hear everybody saying bad things about Kendrick. Or you can go somewhere that's a little more pro Kendrick and you see everybody saying bad things about Drake. The one thing that kind of bothers me is I watch Akademiks content, man, but Akademiks is having a very hard time not being biased in this situation. And I feel like every stream he's been doing that's talking about this situation, he's speaking more from an alliance with Drake, like instead of just being in the middle. Even when he tries to be partial and just be in the middle and not go on Drake's side, he ends up saying something negative about what Kendrick's did. And I feel like the way he's critiquing the Kendrick album, he's not really even talking about the things he should be talking about. And I feel like he's having a hard time being partial, man. It just his
that's what Rick Ross had a better diss, man. Stop playing, man. Tell Kendrick go look back up.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to look at your diss is better when you was talking about a nigga height.
I hate
the way that's whack to me. I'm sorry.
I hate the way you dress. I hate the way you sneak this.
That's funny.
It's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. And I noticed we said we. It's not just me. What I'm feeling is the culture, bro. It's the culture that's feeling this, bro. Like rap is feeling.
Now that's another lane niggas could go down.
Yeah, but what they failing to realize is y'all know DMX said this in an interview.
And now why don't you like Drake?
I don't like anything about Drake. I don't like his voice. I don't like what he talks about. I don't.
I be trying to tell his face.
I don't like the way he walks, like nothing. I don't like his haircut. I might just let me shut up. I'll just stop right there.
And this is what I mean by like people just they let things go over their heads, man. Like, and it's all good because if you don't come into this Kendrick Lamar track listening to it from a like unbiased position, you're not gonna like anything about it. And I feel like Ak is on a campaign to kind of just protect Drake at all costs. And I get it, man. Drake is the big artist. Ak is in media. You know, you want to align yourself with Drake, you know, because Drake is a good ally to have, right? That literally is what it is. And I get that. Like, you don't want to be the enemy of him when you're in that space. And I feel like Ak is just letting that bias just, you know, dictate how he responds when he's online. It's just crazy to me. I ain't feeling it, but it is what it is.
But I don't know if niggas got
Okay. Can we get off of this troll take of Rick Ross having a better diss and get back to Euphoria lyrics, niggas? Cause y'all niggas.
Ross had better.
This nigga, yo, the fact that Ak up here really, Ak dead ass sitting here talking about Rick Ross had a better diss than Euphoria, bruh. Come on, man. And that just shows like how much, because come on, man. You versed well enough in hip hop to know better, bro. This is literally clearly coming from an emotional standpoint. We get it. You love Drake. You want to be part of OVO. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of people out here that want to be part of OVO. But you ain't got to do this, man, to get in, man. You got to be that guy that you always claim that you are, the guy that is impartial and just gives his opinion without bias, man. And that's how I know like you're not speaking without bias, because you're just speaking on it and saying that Rick Ross's diss was better than Kendrick's? What are you talking talking about, man? It's almost like they're scrambling.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
Because at this point, if Drake don't really got that, whatever he say he knows that he said nobody else knows, what is he gonna say? All right, listen, because at the end of the day, we ain't gonna watch you tweet. And we ain't gonna watch you put up no stories with no subliminals, bruh. Niggas gonna wanna hear you rap, dog. They wanna hear you rap, dog. And that's the difference. Kendrick came on here and rapped, bro. And rap don't mean just coming on here and spitting rhymes and rhyming this with that. Rap means spitting some shit that shows that you actually put some time into your craft, bro. We could be funny every now and then with a funny line here and a funny line there, but that ain't all it's about, dog. If that's the case, everybody be going against each other. This is hip hop, dog. And like, to me, this is why I feel like Kendrick has won this battle. He won this battle. Even in the line when Kendrick says that he heard that he tried to put a cease and desist on like that. Even though that's speculated, hearing it from Kendrick adds a lot of credibility to it. So even him saying that, if that turns out to be true, he automatically lost. Call it petty if you want, call it whatever you want. Because we all know Kanye jumped on that Like That remix. And we all know how much weight a Kanye record can move. So that right there, I think that would have been a very bad look for Drake. And I felt like that was the move that they took, which to me is a bitch move. Like, you know, all is fair in war. I mean, you know what I mean? So it should be, you know, it should have been what it was. Because if you really got a pen for everybody like you say, use the pen, dog. How you gonna use the pen to write a cease and desist, dog? What the? Like, listen, man. If that's really the case, man, that's really disappointing. If that's the case. Now, I saw it popped up on Twitter. It said that this was the cease and desist, which, you know, could easily be Photoshopped. But going beyond the fact of whether this is real or not, if this is something he actually did, that's a very bad look, dog, for Drake team. And it shows with the lyrics that Kendrick was spitting, you know, when he was saying that, you know, he looking flustered and just, you know, not really knowing what to do. And this is another reason why Kendrick wins this, man. He wins this. And even we take a look at this Complex poll, which I don't know how many people are voting on Complex, but nevertheless, we got a poll. So if you look at this Complex poll, 53.9% go for Euphoria, 46.1% for push-ups. And this thing got 1 million views. You know, so it's one of those things where it's just, bro, it's adding up, man. Like, and this is way beyond the lyrics and the lyricism. You know what I mean? And like Kendrick Lamar, that track was like 6 minutes. You know? So what are we really talking about here? Even the lyrics would show you, bro. Like, there's no comparison, man. And I'm sorry, man. I don't got a dog in the fight, but there's no comparison, dog. Kendrick Lamar absolutely destroyed Drake on this track, lyrically. Them superpowers getting neutralized, I could only watch in silence. Like, bro, the man was sitting back just watching this, bro. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now is spiraling. You move just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you're not as calculated. I even predict your angle. Oh my gosh. Fabricated stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale. So a lot of the rumors that were coming up was based on like Kendrick Lamar's music. And you know, the angle is every different angle on this thing, man. It's like, what can you really say, man? Like even Drake went out and bought that ring. I don't know if y'all know the ring that Drake brought. So Drake bought a ring. And supposedly it was one of Tupac's rings. He bought it for like $1 million. And that's where this line comes from. Somebody told me you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. And this is why I keep saying there's so many things in here that nobody is noticing, bro. And this is how you rap. If y'all forgot, this is how you rap, dog. And that's what everybody is missing. This is how you rap, dog. Like, bruh, I don't want to talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. What are we talking about here, bruh? What are we talking about? Like, come on, man. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. Like, come on, man. This ain't even close, man. And then, like, you know, you look at, even if we look at the push-ups, right? So let's look at push-ups. So the push-ups joint. So the push-up joints for Drake. Like, look at what we talking about. This is 12 days ago. 6 million views 12 days ago. Number 8 on trending for music. And then we go over to Kendrick Lamar, Euphoria. 8 million views, over 8 million views in one day. What are we talking about here? In one day. This is why people keep telling you perception isn't everything. Like, just because you see Drake all the time and he's always involved in music and always involved in these different things, it means nothing. People that really want to hear hip-hop are going to gravitate towards hip-hop. And it's not to say Drake ain't hip-hop, because he can be. But this should be that wake-up call that shows you, like, dog, you are not invincible. Like, there's other titans in this, man. There's other titans in this, dog. And, like, people just have to be aware of that. Kendrick literally won this battle, to me. And I feel like part of this is also the fact that, you know, it's that whole, you know, quality versus quantity. We see Drake all the time. Drake always in this. Drake always in that. Kendrick disappeared for how long now? You know, Kendrick went and sat back. When people heard Kendrick on Like That, people got excited because it's a product that hasn't been out in so long. So now when you hear Drake coming back on this, you done heard Drake say a lot of shit before. But now you got Kendrick and people waiting to hear what that man gotta say. So this a hard one for Drake to come back from. I already feel like he lost, but that's just my opinion. Like, we could be funny, you could crack jokes, you could talk about your size 7 man's on, like, and everybody ha ha ha, Metro shut your whole ass up and make some drums. Everybody laughs at that. But bring them bars, dog, cause that's what Kendrick did. And not just bars. He brought bars, creativity, and wittiness, like, all in one in this track. And it was 6 minutes long, man. Like, come on, man. Come on. Drake just using the formula of, you know, I'm gonna give them a hot song, I'm gonna add a hook to it, you know, I'm gonna make them move. And you know, that could work for a little bit, but then when the response is this, the game get a little serious, man. You know, it's like when you slap boxing and then the motherfucker just punch you in the face. It done got serious. But look, I want to hear y'all opinions, man. I ain't gonna sit here and talk y'all heads off and with my opinions, but y'all let me know, man, how y'all feel about it. Who do y'all think won so far at this very moment? Y'all think this track solidifies it? Do you need to hear more? Do you need to hear a response? It'd be interesting to see what Drake comes out with following this, but you know, it is what it is. Only time will tell, but I'm pretty sure both these guys got a strategic plan. But let me know in the comment section what you think about it. It's your boy Goods. Big Zo TV. Let's go.